Hello everyone, this is Team 7 of Section A and we present our business idea, Blossom. Blossom is an inclusive daycare for children with special needs. We envision a world where all children are given equal opportunities to learn, and to that end, our mission is to create an inclusive environment for special children to grow. The core problem that prompted us to select Blossom as our business was the lack of care for special children in Bangladesh. 1 out of 589 children suffer from autism spectrum disorder, and both them and their parents remain in isolation, suffering from a lack of community. In particular, working parents find it very difficult to manage their child-rearing responsibilities alongside their full-time job. For their relief, Blossom offers a safe and nurturing environment for special children where parents can drop them off and pick them up at any time from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Our therapy-based activities, supervised by our trained caregivers, offer children the special attention they need.
At Blossom, we believe that for a child with special needs, a day shouldn't just be about getting through it should be about getting ahead. So, we have replaced the passive concept of babysitting with a model of day-long expert care that runs from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. We provide working families with a window into their child's world through a remote surveillance app, ensuring that even from a distance, they're never disconnected. Our curriculum isn't just play. It's a purposeful integration of art, music, bibliotherapy, and sensory play designed to transform big emotions into motor skills and self-expression. We specialize in breaking the wall of isolation as well. Through guided group sessions, our therapists coach children to move beyond playing near one another to truly playing with one another, building the social bridges that they need to thrive in the real world. This support extends to the whole family through weekend art therapy, creating a community where parents no longer feel they are walking this path alone. To understand the heart of our mission, meet Aisha Rahman. As a doctor, Aisha spends her 8-hour shifts saving lives, but her mind is often at home with her 6-year-old son, Zayan, who navigates the world through the lens of ADHD and sensory processing challenges. Aisha isn't looking for a place to leave her son while she is at work. Instead, she is looking for a partner in his development. She needs to know that while she is in the operating room, Zayan isn't just waiting for the clock to strike 8 p.m. Rather, he is discovering his voice through music and finding his calm through art. We give Zayan the normal childhood that he deserves, and Aisha the peace of mind that she has earned.
When we designed Blossom, we started with empathy. Our empathy map reflects the real challenges faced by working parents of children with special needs. These parents often feel constant pressure balancing career and caregiving. Many rely on untrained support, worry about their child's development, and feel guilty about not being able to provide structured care throughout the day. What they truly need is not just supervision, but a safe therapy informed environment where their child can grow socially and emotionally. And Blossom is built to address exactly that gap. In our competitor analysis, we identified two extremes in the market. Direct competitors like Proyash and Special Care Foundation offer professional therapy and structured programs, but they operate only limited hours. And indirect competitors such as mainstream daycares and nannies offer flexible hours, but they lack professional and neurodiverse focused care. Blossom stands at the intersection of these two models. We combine professional expertise with extended operating hours from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., along with integrated therapy and strong family engagement. And finally, our business model canvas shows how this idea becomes sustainable. Our key activities focus on therapy-based learning in a secure environment. Our key resources are trained therapists and caregivers. We maintain close relationships with parents through personalized communication and transparency, and our revenue comes from subscriptions, flexible daycare options, and weekend programs. Blossom is not just a daycare center, it is a structured, compassionate solution designed to support both children and their families.
Our venture focuses on creating a specialized support and therapy center for children with special needs in Bangladesh. We aim to first create awareness about these challenges and then provide structured professional solutions through trained therapists, caregivers, and a fully monitored safe environment with 24/7 CCTV supervision. Our service model includes subscriptions, personalized programs, weekend art therapy, and access to sensory libraries, ensuring continuous developmental support. From an operations perspective, our costs are divided into CapEx, such as furniture, sensory equipment, and facility setup, and OpEx, including rent, salaries, utilities, food, and marketing. We plan to locate in premium but accessible areas like Gulshan, Bonani, Bosundhara, Baridhara, etc. to reach our target market effectively. Our market potential is very strong. Bangladesh has around 51 million children aged 3 to 10, and among them 10% may have special developmental needs, which creates our total addressable market. And from that, around 33% are based in Chittagong and Dhaka, which is our serviceable available market. And from those 33%, we are estimating 2.5% of SAM to be our target market, and our conversion rate is estimated to be around 1.5%, which brings out our total annual turnover to 108. Lastly, financially the project is very attractive as well. We expect an IRR of nearly 39%, a payback period of 3 years, and a positive NPV of around BDT 4.9 million at a 13% discount rate, showing strong long-term value. Overall, this is a sustainable business which creates meaningful social impact while delivering solid financial returns.
Now, before we show you a regular sort, we used a more investor-grade lens called the Triple Triangle Framework (TTF) because it forces us to scan the full strategic context, not just list random pros and cons. TTF basically says if we want a venture to be investable, we must understand three domains. First, the enterprise domain, what we control inside Blossom, our capabilities, systems, people, and cost structure. That's where our strengths and weaknesses come from. Second, the industry domain, the market around us, customers, collaborators like clinics and therapists, and competitors like special schools. That shapes our opportunities and threats. Third, the facilitation domain, the bigger environment at play, regulations, social acceptance, and enabling tech like monitoring and parent communication. So, we're basically saying our sort isn't generic, we built it from a full strategic scan. Here's what that scan translates into. Firstly, the strengths. Blossom is a differentiated model, special needs daycare plus therapy informed support plus long hours, built around trust through parent communication and monitoring. Secondly, the weaknesses. Quality care means high fixed costs and dependence on skilled staff, so we need strong operations and retention. Thirdly, the opportunities. This is an underserved, growing need. Rising awareness, more dual income parents, and strong room for growth through referral partnerships and future expansion. Finally, we have the threats. Competition has credibility, compliance is serious, and our market is price sensitive. So we have to win by protecting trust and outcomes, not discounting. The bottom line is Blossom sits at the intersection of clear demand, ability to pay, and defensible differentiation. Now, let's hear from one of the children at Blossom himself, who's gonna describe what an average day at Blossom looks like.
আমার আম্মু এখানে রেখে যায় আর আমি এখানে অনেক আর্ট করি আমার আব্বু আম্মু হচ্ছে কি আমার সঙ্গে আর্ট করতে আসে মাঝে মাঝে আর তোরা আমাদের মতন পারে না আর এখানে একটা ফ্রেন্ড আছে তাদের সঙ্গে আমি প্রত্যেক দিন খেলা করি আমরা একসাথে টিফিন করি মাঝে মাঝে আমরা ঘুমিয়ে পড়ি ঘুম থেকে উঠলে মিস আমাদেরকে বই পড়ে রাইম শেখায়
Finally, to finish off things, let's hear from one of our very own qualified therapists we have at Blossom.
ডাইভার্জেন্ট বাচ্চাদের জন্য আর্ট থেরাপি ও বুক থেরাপির অনেক বেনিফিট আছে ওদের মোটর স্কিল সেন্সরি অ্যান্ড ইমোশনাল প্রসেসিংয়ে এটা অনেক সাহায্য করে ব্লসমে আমরা সাধারণত বাচ্চাদেরকে এইরকমই একটা এনভায়রনমেন্ট দেওয়ার চেষ্টা করে থাকি যাতে ওরা নিজেদের বেটার বুঝতে পারে আর একটা কমিউনিটির সাথে মিশে যেতে পারে
Okay, so that's all from us. Thank you so much for your time and attention. We are excited about Blossom's potential and we'd love to answer any question you have whatsoever. Thank you again.